Hello and welcome everyone to our onboarding session. We welcome very much all our new pioneer members in net4tec. And with me today, my name is Julia. I'm one of the co-founders of net4tec, and together with Begonia, we have started this journey 2018, exactly this way, together. So who is net4tec? We are super happy that you have joined us as a pioneer. And so we want to share today some information about us, what you can do in order to get involved. Also, what events are coming up where you can be there live with us and be part of the fun. And before we dive into the topics, we will have now the next 20 minutes together. Please feel free to ask us questions via the streams here, and we will have a view on these on your questions. I would say, Begonia, who and what is net4tec? Why have we founded it? Maybe we can start with this.
Hello, everybody, and a wonderful day from Lisbon, where we are still heading up with net4tec after the amazing web summit here the last week. So my name is Begonia Merayo. I'm a co-founder of net4tec with Julia, and I'm really very happy to be here together with you and to discuss how you can get the most of your membership as pioneer with net4tec. So nowadays, and to be honest, this is a crucial topic that is a major goal for everyone, is to know what about your leadership style, what about your understanding of leadership, and how you can get the career you deserve because of your ambition and your competencies. With net4tec, we have a very bold mission. We want to rock the STEM world and make it more colorful by lifting women's career, by promoting you and your career, and by defining a new understanding of leadership with the power of community. So saying that, how do we do that? How we can support you on your way of your career? How can we make this team world more diverse? And the answer is together. Together with the power of community of net4tec, and together with a community which is very inclusive and diverse. Not only because our members are coming from different countries, have different backgrounds, work in different industries, and have different ages. So they are now working in different management levels or leadership levels. And they are not only employees, they are also entrepreneurs, freelancers, and they are not only managers, they are also experts. So we are a very diverse group, and our common understanding and our common point is that we are working in the STEM world. So we have a STEM background, or we still working in this technology world, which is actually our future already today. So this is about net4tec. Julia just mentioned a kind of refounding, or a kind of focusing net4tec more and more. And this is, in my opinion, and this is what we want to do with you, is we have been working the last 3 years together with the community. Nowadays, we are 1,500 women and men, because I don't want to forget that point, speaking about our community. We are not only women, we are also men working together for the same mission. And those men, they are not just members for fun, they are really members taking an active role in the community, because they are mentors, they are ambassadors, they are role models. So they are really taking an active part on how to change the status quo, and how to become this more diverse world in our STEM environment. So a lot of things and a lot of happenings, and the question is how we can fulfill this mission, how you can walk this journey together with us. And on that part, I will just pass here the word to you, Julia.
Thank
Maybe
you.
you want, yeah, take it out and
Yeah,
let's discover which is about the value proposition for our pioneers net4tec.
absolutely. And probably you have asked yourself, okay, how? I really want to get active, and what can we do, and what do we offer? Everything that we do is around the three pillars that you see below. So, knowledge transfer, personal growth, and strategic networking. So, what do we mean by this? We have for knowledge transfer every 2 weeks our Jour fix from Thursday, every 2 weeks, every Thursday morning from 8:30 to 9:30 Central European time zone. I have to think because we are in the Greenwich main time zone, Begonia and myself. But nevertheless, 8:30 to 9:30. Um, we have our 60 minutes grow to lead sessions. And what does this mean? So we actually have our next session tomorrow morning um, with a very interesting speaker. I have to say though, and that's why I'm a little bit thinking about, we this session will be around self-leadership, your compass for the personal success. Um, and here it's a bit tricky because this session will be in German, unfortunately. Um, so for those of you that speak German, of course, great, please join. For those of you that have not yet started to speak German, maybe you can use this as a chance to work on your German. We have to say though, and this is something where we have grown from the past. We have started very strong in Germany. Begonia was many years based in Munich. Now she's based in Lisbon. Myself, I'm German, but I live in Ireland. And over the recent years, we have established a huge community across Europe. So the majority of our offers for you, for the pioneers, will be in English, and that's really 95%. Every now and then you do find some German in there, so apologies for this, but I guess it's part of our globalization that we are in right now. So yeah, that's around knowledge transfer, really. Of course.
And maybe something to add is that this session is going to be available in our library for you, the Pioneers members, with their recordings and with their subtitles in English, so that you always get the insights and the knowledge transfer that we want to provide with our formats. I think this is also important.
Yeah, absolutely. Exactly. So even if you can't make it to our GeoFix and can't be there to also discuss with other like-minded people, you always have the chance to rewatch the content. And if the session was so interesting, actually, that was something that I did recently because I thought, okay, that was such a great session, and I want to see again how Karina did this around graphic visualization. I went in there into the library and had a look at it, so that was really cool. But yeah, so we have that kind of knowledge transfer, and then for personal growth, we have our Entre Nous training. Begonia, do you want to talk a little bit about Entre Nous? What is this about?
Yeah, we go deeper with our trainings, Entre Nous. These are an 8-week training program for leaders. They really want to upskill themselves and be prepared for the new digital world. So we focus here in the major topics for you. The first one is building highly effective teams, working in a hybrid environment, and then just getting the right tools and the best practices and experience from our experts driving this program, and getting to know how to get the most of your team, how you bring your team to the next level, and how to succeed as a leader in this new hybrid environment. This entrepreneur, for example, is starting this week on Thursday, so tomorrow. And we have also other topics that are going to be presented in next year. We ran the first entrepreneurs this year, so they're coming back this year. The topics are related to their agile coaching, and the second one is the career branding. And we are even enlarging our program with entrepreneur focus on the topic of communication. How can I bring my message through the to the audience? Doesn't care if your audience are your team sitting on a table or an huge congress with thousands of people. So this is going to be the program for next year. And as I mentioned, these are deep dive training programs with 5 different learning levels. So we run that together with our experts and either myself or Julia, depending on the topic, supporting the expert as well with the knowledge of the community and our previous and current professional life. And we have further trainings and personal workbook. We have virtual master classes, live master classes, very interactive. We also have working on peer groups, coaching, so individual coaching support. And we have and build a very close community between the participants so that we can really keep on touch and working on the process of these 8 weeks with all the questions and all the doubts we want to tackle and get an answer to. So far for the entrepreneurs and our trainings, but our value proposition doesn't end here. There is
No,
even more.
exactly. Exactly. So strategic networking, and I guess, yeah, you might have discovered it as for yourself. In order to really jump to the next career level, it's not necessarily around skills, right? It is about making strategic networking. And how do we do this? So, as Begonia mentioned, I am also still today in Lisbon because last week we have been to the Web Summit, and the Web Summit is definitely a place for strategic networking. We have met a lot of very inspiring other women and men, really who stand in for diversity and bring this topic forward. We had a few on-site meetings. We had evening dinners, which was great actually to connect with like-minded and be in person again finally. We also have this offline and online. Sorry, how do we do this? We basically offer regional meetups for your region, where you can connect with other people in the Bavaria region, in the Frankfurt region, North Rhine-Westphalia, and now again I'm talking about Germany, but also what about Ireland, Portugal, Lisbon as such. And then when we feel, and that's kind of also, it gives us the flavor depending on the situation at the moment. If it's safe to meet, of course, why not meet up in person, right? So that's always the joy from it. So we offer this. And speaking about the strategic networking and online events, Begonia, tomorrow we have a very great, oh, not tomorrow, actually on Friday, sorry. My head is already over. A very interesting event actually around diversity and inclusion, and it's a good place to connect as well, right? And this, maybe you can tell us a little bit more of what you're doing since you're involved in this as well.
Exactly. So on Friday, the 12th of November, from 10 to 1 p.m., we are going to spend 3 hours with our open space focused on diversity, equity, and inclusion. And this is a very innovative format we bring for the first time live. And we are going to work with mirror boards, and we tackle 7 different perspectives of diversity here. So we are going to speak about gender diversity, cognitive diversity, the role of men on driving diversity and getting an inclusive working environment in companies. So everything about allyship. We are going to work on unconscious bias and how to design a new application process in order to get the access to different profiles and more diverse talent. We will have an amazing discussion with Professor Isabel Velpe, who is a real fantastic woman with amazing um, yeah, background and knowledge on everything about how to drive organizations through the difficult times and prepare them for the future, and bringing them to the high levels, promoting innovation, and really paying attention on how diverse teams can really be the motor of your success in the companies. So we will have an interview and a discussion with Isabel about breaking barriers. So which are the barriers we still have nowadays, and how can we break them? So really amazing topics. Reverse mentoring is going to be a topic as well, and you speak about strategic networking, and our strategic networking doesn't end with net4tec. We also have the power of the collaboration with other networks. And this is also what we see in the open space, where Dr. Irene Kilubi is going to tackle the topic of age diversity. And she is the initiator of the Joint Generations. And Joint Generation is a cooperation partner of net4tec as well. So this is a kind of a very brilliant example how we can build up on careers, how we can develop our knowledge, how we can open doors, working together as a network and offering you as a pioneer member not only the opportunity to network inside net4tec, but to network with the other cooperation partners we have. And I mentioned the joint generations, but we also have her career, one of the one career fair for women in Germany. We also work together with Panda, the leadership contest and network for women's in the leadership positions. We also work with women in big data, with woman power, with the um, Federation of Engineers in Germany, and with the impact of diversity and Barbara Lutz. So we have really a different partners. So check it in our website. And we are even developing the partnership with other networks internationally, like we are now doing with the Women in Tech, or we are doing with the tech community, the female tech community in France or in England, or here as well in Portugal. So this is a kind of amazing journey. It never stops. And being a pioneer member, what we offer you is to be part of the journey, to really embrace and take an active role in net4tec. Because if I can recommend you something from my long years experience in the networks, there is only one rule. I think it is important to think about that, to reflect how you can bring this rule into life. And this is you only get the best of a network if you work with this network, if you take an active part on that network. Because taking an active part on the network brings you together with the members, with other people really bringing also or having also an active part in the network. And it opens you the door as well to experience new fields that you maybe are not familiar with in your normal business life. And nevertheless, they are very important fields for your career. So let's say like agile, working with a team, with a network of teams, bringing your own topic into the table and gaining the commitment of other members to develop this topic together. This is one example. And there is many others. Maybe Julia, you want to add some other perspective. What does it mean to be an active member with net4tec?
Absolutely. So I can only speak from my personal experience, right? So for me, it gives me so much energy to to not just see myself grow, but to see others grow and see them flourish and really build up their careers, be happy, and knowing, okay, I have a network, I have other like-minded people, other pioneers with whom I can reach out to brainstorm, to discuss ideas, and develop myself further. I think this gives a lot of energy, and yeah, I think if passion is contagious, definitely you will feel that here, because it's a network with a lot of heart, and also the mind is in there, but it's actually very tangible. And with this, I would actually say you have the chance to experience net4tec tomorrow as a pioneer, or if you are thinking about whether or not to join, come and check us out. So tomorrow morning for our 60 minutes, otherwise in 2 weeks time is the next 60-minute session. We have the option actually to meet Begonia and other people from our ecosystem on Friday morning at the open space. Um, and then of course all the training options that we have. So yeah, you will see us now, I think, with the onboarding program every 2 weeks. I'm looking forward to see also your questions coming forward. You know where to find us otherwise, online, or also just send us an email. But what would you say, Begonia, before we close off the round, the onboarding session today? What are the three main key takeaways that pioneers should think about?
I will say the first one is that we want to rock the STEM world and make it more colorful by lifting women's career with the power of the community. So this is the first one. Come join us and let's rock this world together. It's fun and we will do it. We are doing that. So be one of the net4tec rockers. The second one is that we really focus on these three major pillars for your career, which are the personal growth, the knowledge transfer, and strategic networking. And the third one is that we grow with the power of communities. So we open the door for men and women to be part of this community and to take an active role on the breaking the rules and defining a new shape and a new face of leadership. So these are the three major points, and I'm really looking forward to get to know you, to discover the opportunity how we can grow together, because we have the community, we have the tools, we have the elan, the passion, and the competence to do that together with you. And we are growing. So come with us, enjoy this international community, and let's really shape a new phase of leadership together.
Absolutely. Yeah, as Begonia said, very much looking forward to get to know all of you, and yeah, let's rock the STEM world together and make it more colorful, right? So with this, I would say get in contact with us, join us as a pioneer if you are not a pioneer yet, and let's see each other virtually or maybe also soon in person.
Yeah,
Perfect. Have a great, fantastic day, everyone. Bye bye.
a good day for you. See you maybe tomorrow. Bye.